Hello everyone, welcome back and welcome new viewers to some more Stormworks. I am back. It's been a while. I've been trying to get some stuff done in my personal life. I'm getting pretty flexible now where I can jump back in and start doing some gaming for you guys again. So here we are. So let's start back into some more Stormworks, shall we? I'd like to play things a little different this time. We always do classic careers. So I think this time we're going to do regular career mode. The advantages and disadvantages of that is that one, we're going to have the whole map exposed, but we're not going to be able to see where we are on a map. And two, we do not have third person in this mode. So that makes things a little bit harder, but we have some other advantages that make it a little bit easier. So let's go ahead and let's change some of the add-ons here. I do not want zombies. I'm not gonna be fighting the AI in this playthrough. I don't want the tutorial. And let's take natural disasters. I kind of want to keep those, but let's put those up to an hour. Every 15 minutes is a little obnoxious for playing the game. All right, so with all that set up, let's go back and everything else can stay like it is. Let's start the game. And I'm super excited to get back into it. There's been a couple updates since I've last played. We got a new island, a couple new blocks. So I'm kind of excited to see what we can do with some of this stuff. I haven't checked out any of the new blocks yet. I have not checked out the new island, so that'll all be new on this playthrough. But we're almost there. Let's get ready to jump into the workbench here. All right, we're just gonna accept the character. We'll go through that. That's fine. And oh, this is not where I wanted to start. I wanted to start up at the beginner base. I'm gonna re-roll this. Let's fix this. Click that. Click that. Click that. Click that. Click that. Click. 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 And slide that down. There we go. That should have us ready to go now. All right, perfect. That's gonna put us back into what feels like original gameplay. So for people who don't have the DLCs, things like that, they'll be starting out here with us as well. All right, we are waking up. Yes, we are where we want to be. Awesome. All right, nothing in here we can use. Let's go ahead and I guess we'll just kill the lights. Open the door. Oh, look, we're here. Oh, I haven't played this in forever. All right, let's get used to, let's see, there's usually a crate up top. Although the crates aren't giving us points for now, they're just gonna give us cash, which is still good. We need cash. Let's see if there's a crate still up here. Oh, no, let's go around the other side. Oh, yes. Okay, we're starting off good here. We're gonna extra bit of cash here. Like that. 8K. Ooh, that's gonna help us out a lot. Can we see any initial crates floating? There's probably some on the hospital island there. Not seeing any here. Let's run this way. Do I have any out this way? Don't see any. That doesn't mean they're not there. We got another island there we can check. All right, not seeing anything. Let's get down and let's start messing around with maybe building. Ooh, we've got to remember, there's fall damage. Don't want to break ankles. All right, let's get down here. Let's remember what we got. We've got a little over 5K diesel, 2K jet, and do we have coal or anything here? I don't think we have any. No minerals. No minerals. Okay. Well, we've got a small little building area. We did just get 8K. Which is nice. So we should have a little bit more to work with here. How much do we have? We have 27, almost 28K now. That helps out a lot. So let's start building a boat, shall we? We'll get mirror mode on. And I think what I'm going to do, let's just come out to the edges here. Let's see how far out we can build. That's going to be our max here, right? Nope, one more. One more. There we go. Okay, that's the end there. Come all the way over here, here. Yeah, we've got a big area to work with. A big area. That's fine. I say it's big. It's the smallest in game, but it's still a pretty big area to work with. All right, that's not bad. Let's look down on the boat. Let's do it from the top down first. I think what I want to do is have a little bit of a flat section up front, and then we're gonna start to curve back like that. That's still too much, so we'll cut some of this back. Right to there. Let's switch to a 2x maybe. Still need this piece. Go to this one. Drag that out. That's pretty wide. I don't want to go all the way to the edge here because I still want to be able to have some stuff on the sides of our vessel here. So let's do that and then cross like this maybe. That's gonna feel like a really big boat, but we need the space. We've got to be able to carry like 12 passengers at least. We're gonna need some stuff on here to take care of those passengers. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's gonna end up being very big though. That's all right. We got this. We got this. All right, so that can go like that. I always slide this back a little bit. There we go. We'll go to there. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oop, come on. Get rid of all of that. All right, it's coming on great. All right, next step. All right, I think I wanted this shape here because I was kind of thinking about making like a large rib. So I guess let's go ahead and I guess round these off and get that rib shape that we're looking for first, and then I guess we'll go from there. That, grab, let's see. Goes here, that way, delete that, and we'll go that way. That works. That's starting to give us that rounded shape that we're looking for. And we can do it here as well. Oh, been too long. I'm extra rotating. All right, so we'll do that. Put a little row on the bottom like that. Back to the 1x2 part. Pull that all the way to there. Get rid of that. This little piece here. Go all the way across there like that. I think we can round it off something like this. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of getting the shape that we're looking for. It's gonna be a large rib. That's all right though. I need space. I need space on it. Let's go ahead and fill in like this. That way we can have the airspace in there. That works there. We can go ahead and get rid of this mid section here. We don't need that anymore. We can get rid of that. And then I'm gonna have to come up with a way to round it off here. Does that work? That's gonna work. Yep, because I need that negative space. We'll do that. Then we can come around it back like this. Is that working? Working enough. That across there. That one can go across there like that. And we'll clean up this little front section here in just a second. We're just trying to get the floats on the sides done here. All right, that comes all the way back here. This can all be fixed here in a second. That's fine. Let's focus on the front here. Something like that. So we're gonna need to fill in the, need to fill in the front. Oh, how do I do this? This is gonna be inverse pieces? Maybe like these. I think it's gonna be these. Yep, and we drag, oh, only to there. Oh, I didn't need these pieces. That was my problem. Okay. Drag it to like that. Then we switch one by there. Oh, it's coming together. I see it. I can see it coming together. So then that rounds it off like that. Okay, this is good. Good. Now, why does that look thick? Okay, this is wrong. I did all this wrong. I made it too wide. All right, so we'll get rid of that, this, rid of that one. That rotates like that. That's why that looks so weird. Okay. We can fix this pretty quickly. That and that. That can fold back on itself like that. Perfect. Then we can fill in that. That work? That works. Okay, cool. So now, where I come in and delete all this and fix this, because I need these. Fix that little corner. That's better. Okay, cool. So now I need the regular 2x1. That, and we'll get rid of that. That can go in there. We'll delete that. And we fill in this spot. I can figure out which way to rotate. There we go. That works there. Is that looking right? That looks right. Oh, this is gonna be a good little rib, I think. Let's get rid of this off the back. Just focused on flotation right now. Let's go back to what do I need? I need this piece here. Control click, we can get that. That over to there. We can go more. Grab our 1x1 inverse. Take that in this place. And we're almost done with the rib shape. All right, we'll go across there. We can go across there. Oh, that's awesome. Sweet. Okay, so let's, I want to fix this back in here a little bit. These usually kind of slope down. We're going to try and mimic that. Some of the blocks that we have, hopefully. All right, so we've got that. Let's see. I want to grab this one. Let's try that one. I think that, there. Look all right. Yeah, I like that shape a lot better. Okay, cool. We'll just continue this around on the sides. Or we'll try to anyway. We'll do that. We'll get rid of all of this. That. Rotate it. Those parts in there too. And we'll fill in the hole. Alright, that looks really nice. Oh, that's cool. Does it float? Please float. Please float. Please float. Awesome. Okay, so that means our floor's probably going to get wet a lot. Do I make the floor off of this row here? Do it like this? That could work, but I think our feet are gonna be constantly, which is not a problem, but we're gonna see that constantly. Ideas. No, I got this. We got this. Let's get rid of everything we just did here. Get rid of all that. Actually, I think we'll need that there. Let's come up to the front section here. We grab just a regular wedge, pull down a little bit. That seems that's too aggressive. Let's oh no. Have all that. Go with the 1x2. Yeah, I like that slope a lot better. That's so much better. Okay, let's do that. I'll bring a couple across like that. Then we will get into our 1x2s. This will give us our bottom boat shape here. Stretching that out, stretching that out. That up to there. That is fine. That works pretty good. Are we going to have enough flat bottom, though, for this boat? We might have to chop some of this. That's fine. Let's keep working around with this. Oh, hang on. Where am I at? There we go. I'm in here with some 2x1s. Fill all this in. As I'm looking at this, I think I want to come out wider. I want to come out wider with this. I think what we're going to do, and we'll match it up to the front. Get rid of all that. And I think I'll pull that to there. Maybe to there. We'll go a little more flat. There. There, maybe? That actually feels pretty good. I don't like this, though. We need to come back one with it. I don't delete anything across the side here. Alright, so this is where I want to come from. Like that. Yeah, I like that shape a lot. Okay, let's pull all this down. Go across. It'll be faster and less blocks. Alright, there we go. Let's get rid of this, this, and this. Awesome. We can fill in all of this. Perfect. Now we just got to kind of connect up these corners a little bit, and we should be good to go here. So, we're gonna have to get into some of the other shapes here. So let's try this. Cut into the corners here like that. That work? Okay. Are these gonna match up somewhere? Can I do that? Oh, this is not matching up. Honestly, that's okay because I need to set this back one more anyway. So I think that's gonna help us line up. Let's do that. All right. So we go there. That work for us. Ooh, what are you doing here? Back to these little inverse. Not the inverse, just the regular pyramids. And then our 1x1s across there. And then what are we doing here? We're kind of stuck with like a little flat nose. Is that alright? That's alright, right? Well, I don't like that. Do not like that. We're gonna make this look right. Let's figure this out. I think we need more of these pyramids. That bring it up to here. That's getting closer. Alright, I think I've got it. With a little bit of careful deliberation here. We might have got this worked out. Alright, let's fill in the rest of these here. We'll do that. Still have a flat section here? No, come on. Okay, it's not as bad as it was. There. And we just fill this in. Like so. There we go. I don't like this little underlip here, though. Fix that with some wedges. There we go. Anything open down here? No. Alright, so we've got a nice little platform here to work off of. A lot more buoyancy as well. We can shove these engines down in here too, which will be nice. Let's flatten the back off there. And let's fill in all this. That works. Okay, let's come in and fix all this. Could have filled those in like that. Can I get across there like that? Oh, one more. Alright, perfect. We've got the starts to like a really cool looking rib, I think. We can even make the back here. Do some like slope up maybe. We can actually get on the boat. We're in the back. Props like way down here. Let's see what that looks like. We might not keep it, but we'll see. We'll do something like, start with that one. Go across there. Do that. That's the back of the boat. Let's see how that floats. A little higher in the back, which is fine, but once we start putting the engines and fuel and other stuff on here, it'll be, it should balance itself out. But, oh, that looks good. I'm digging that. Yes. Okay, what else can we do to it here? All right, so we've got our boat. We are going to need... I'm not too fond of this. I'm really not. Like that, if I did it like that. All right, we've got this weird little indent here, and I can't... There's no block to fix this, so what I'm actually going to do is here, we're gonna plan ahead here. We're going to get a spotlight. We're going to take this guy, and we're just going to shove that into there. That way we have some front-running lights. Just kind of tucked under. That could be nice. That kind of fills in that little spot there too, since there's not really a wedge to kind of complete that transition there. So that works there. Let's go ahead and we want to put some anchors on this thing. We want to plan for all of this. So I'm going to put one down here underneath so that we ever have to tow ourselves. The boat won't be pulled down into the water. It'll actually be pulled up and out of the water. So we're going to lose one of these, which is fine. We can go back. Let's see. Let's get inside here. Put that one right there. Perfect. And we'll just put a block over top of it. Close that in. So that is our towing line there. We could put some on the sides here, which will look good. I'm going to put one right here. That way we can tow things. I think for looks, we'll just stick one not there, because we're at the end of the wall there. We can come and put some here. So we'll do one there. Do one there. How often can we do? Let's skip every 4 maybe. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. All right, that works. Then we'll just slap these guys on the side. Not that we really need them. It just gives us extra points to hook onto if we ever need it. And it just adds a little bit more greeble to the side there. Perfect. I like that. And you know what? We'll just do one here. Nope, not gonna do one there. All right. Where do we go from here? We're gonna need a helm. We're gonna need seats for all of our passengers. We're gonna need some equipment, things like that. Let's start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's our passengers. Grab some padded seats. Still knocked out. Actually, I think the most we've ever had in game is 14 people on one mission. So let's go ahead and drop 14 seats on it, just in case we ever end up with that mission. We've got plenty of space. Man, this is a really wide boat. It's gonna be good though. It's gonna be a good little starter boat. I think we'll be able to go out and get a lot of stuff. Should be able to navigate the waves pretty good. So yeah, I'm excited about it. Where do we want to go from here? We add a helm. I do like the stand up helm. I think that looks really nice. We'll do something like that, right front and center. That on the front side of it, maybe. Maybe a little post like that. That works. We don't need a whole lot, honestly. Up front here, we're gonna need lights, something like this on the front. How do I want to do this? I guess we'll do that for right now. I don't like that though. It needs to be maybe in the sides here. I like it up front. I like having it kind of on the bow. Dilemmas. Let's do this. Go back to the light. Post it up right there in that little spot. Does that look okay? Don't like it. Don't like it. We're back to up top here. I wonder if there's something that we can make to... Okay, let's do this. Light like that. It'll eventually come to me. We'll eventually have something that looks nice. And not just like a brick. That's better. That's better. And then we could do... like that. To kind of support the backside of the light. Kind of looks like a little area to roll a chain over the front if we had, say, an anchor. Oh, we could do a winch. Winch like right there. Got a winch on the front. That works. We can run fuel and stuff through that. That'd be nice. What else? What else? Obviously, we're gonna need engine, fuel, things like that. We'll work on that in a little bit. But I'm trying to think. Obviously, we need some med equipment here. So we'll do equipment. Start out with some firefighting equipment, and we'll just run it underneath this guy. Firefighting, we'll do firefighting here. Go welding, need some of those. Got our welders, and then we'll do a couple med kits here. That'll work. And then we can find other spots for less used equipment, so to speak. We might need an underwater welder on here too. Let's, we'll get rid of that. We'll do welders. We'll get us an underwater in case something underneath the boat breaks. There we go. That's perfect. All right. What else? What else? It's been so long, I can't remember what we need. We'll need flashlights, compass, things to navigate, dials, things like that for the boat. So let's do is we'll come actually and bring this out. So that way we can have a couple dials down in there. Some are better than none. Go. Dial. Turn that around. Now we got some readability there. Let's see. We are going to be rescuing people, so I actually want to have a hose up front that we can pull from. So maybe we'll do one will be refueling, one will be water. Maybe we'll hook up. We'll do a hose here. We'll figure it out. We'll need some sort of electrical connection too. Let's put the connector up here. Where are we? Where is the connector? No, it's not that one. Cable. There we go. Cable connector. And we'll plop that right there. Need a cable, just like that. And what else? What else? Probably definitely some more equipment for some other stuff. We can make like a little equipment hatch thing back here maybe. We'll do something like that, like this. That could work, right? And then we'll just load this up with some equipment maybe. Have a little door that maybe opens, or I don't know. That kind of breaks up the deck a little bit. I like it. I do like it. I am going to end it here. It's been a long time since I played Stormworks. I want to see what you guys think about this, where we're headed, and if we're going in the right direction. I want to hear your ideas. Anything that you want me to add to this boat, I'll be happy to try it out. I'm playing with you guys in this episode, like I always do. So yeah, thanks guys so much for watching. I appreciate you 100%. We are back. We'll try to get as many videos out as we can during the week, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.